Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Dontrell Willis. How about a report on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And we're off and rolling in Miami. One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. No swing. And a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Here's a 1-2. That one way inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Soft contact in the air. Makes the catch. One down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And Chris, they're not lacking for players that can hit the ball over the fence.
And with that said, these hitters have to be patient at the plate because the opposing pitchers are not just going to feed them fastballs down the middle. They're going to have to get deeper into counts and sometimes take the walks. But when they get their pitches, they don't usually miss them, and that's what I'm expecting to see here in this one.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Lone Depot Park just underway here. Ball one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Got him swinging.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, now an appeal to third. Didn't go. Here's a 2-0. Inside, just missed. Edgar Martinez up next for the Mariners. And now the count filled up 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for Seattle, Felix Hernandez. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Juan Pierre, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. In the air, right field. He's got it. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get 1 pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Henry Ramirez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Line drive, gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting coach, the left fielder, number 22.
Yelly stepping into the box now. Quick toss to first.
No, he's
and
in.
Back in easily.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 1-0.
The slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there. Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Quick move to first,
No,
and he
he's
dives
safe.
back in safely. And that's the second disengagement now. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. There goes the runner. Ball misses.
That's out.
Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he popped it up. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Stanton in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man on second, 2 down. And that drops in for a strike. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's a ball.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Edgar Martinez. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Out of here. He wastes no time on this one. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
So digging in, Cal Raleigh, a switch hitter batting right. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Nope.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Strike 2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's the veteran second baseman, Brett Boone. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Into center. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Digging in, Jay Buechner. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Ball one.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
So man aboard, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Into the bullpen and gone. A 2-run blast. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Dontrelle Willis done for the day, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Jose Fernandez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, and stepping in is the speedy Ichiro Suzuki. On the inside corner for a strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And the 0-1. Throws to first. One out in the second.
Up next is Seattle, the third baseman, number 3, Alex Rodriguez.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Alex Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time. Here's your 1.
Ball. Down.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. The 1-2. Well struck right field. This one's got a chance. And that one is gone. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add a run. It's 7-0.
That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back, let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
One down. Ken Griffey Jr. up next for the Mariners. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Sliced hard but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. 2 away down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now for Seattle, Edgar Martinez. And he has a chance to homer for the 2nd time this inning.
I'm sure it never crossed his mind that he'd get another chance to do that again in this inning, but here we are. Let's see if he can pull it off.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 7 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the 2nd, and now for the Marlins, Cliff Floyd.
Number 30, Cliff Floyd.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Check swing, and he went. At 1-1. Fastball is outside.
Ball 2.
And a 2-1 on the way. Out towards right center field. One down.
Batting sixth, the third baseman,
Gary Sheffield will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And that one hammered. Going back to the warning track. Makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lee at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Fouled off left side. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Miami down in order. They continue to trail 7-0.
Tell him man, Dallas, my band about as bad as the Beatles. So talk to me nicely, stand on pins and needles. In Dallas, my gameplay is dangerous and lethal. This Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with Chicos. Simply unbeatable, that's just my ethos. Characteristics, some love to the Migos. Bougie.
Top half of the third inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. That's a big number on the scoreboard. 7 runs already. They've been successful offensively because they're doing the little things right from at-bat to at-bat, and it's been pretty rewarding for them.
The 0-2.
Ball, that's in.
And downstairs. Good job to fight that one off. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's the second baseman, Brett Boone.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hit in the air, center field. Pierre settles underneath it, takes it in for the out, and there's one down.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Jay Buechner.
One out man at first. Jay Buechner getting ready to hit. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Raleigh coming home. The run scores all the way from first. And now a wide throw to third.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner at third with one gone. And up next for Seattle, Ketel Marte. To the right side. Lee takes it to the bag. That's the second out.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, Julio.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
Ball one.
Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Nope.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 8 and the Marlins nothing. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back here in Miami, set for the bottom of the 3rd.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Sit down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch. Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one
Nope,
close,
that's a ball.
ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still 8-0. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Josh Becker. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So the batting order turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ichiro Suzuki. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Seattle,
Alex Rodriguez, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
The 0-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
The M's up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. And now it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And this is inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 9-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Ken Griffey Jr. up next for the Mariners. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now here is Edgar Martinez. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Junior stands at first with 1 out. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for Seattle.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Ball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Check swing went around. That is strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now a chance for Brett Boone. 1 for 2. Check swing. No appeal. Ball 1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 on, 2 outs. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run dinger. Second home run of the inning for them. And they add on. It's 12-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Josh Becker done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Marlins,
number
Josh
55.
Johnson. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. In now is the Mariners DH, Jay Buechner. He's making a great impression with his teammates as he's been an RBI machine today.
He's not showing up at the door empty-handed. It's been a great introduction for him. Back in 2010, Starlin Castro drove in 6 runs in his major league debut. We're seeing something similar here today.
Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Bottom 4, and now for the Marlins, Henry Ramirez.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area.
And that drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
0-2 now.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1-2 now. Swing and a bouncer. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Marlins.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here comes Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 so far. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. The Marlins with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-2. Hard hit right side. Martinez takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Stanton now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
That one deep left field, and forget it. He circles the bases, and they're on the board. It's 12-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Cliff Floyd. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and that's ball 1. Just off the inside edge. In the air to left center, and that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park, putting on a show at the plate today as the spray chart gives us a look at their 6 homers so far.
Yeah, and as you can see, Boog, they've been giving out some souvenirs for the fans in the left field bleachers. The pitching on the other side doesn't adjust. There might be more on the way. Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Ball 2.
And another ball.
Outside.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Up next is the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Rodriguez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. And 1-2.
2. That's outside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Mariners up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses. Full count now.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Ichiro Suzuki. 1 for 3. Foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. In the air out to center. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Alex Rodriguez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
The 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they extend their lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Man at second.
What do you
Junior
got?
checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. Ball to strike.
Ball, that's outside.
There's a strike. Misses, and the count's full. Edgar Martinez would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. In the air, left side. And that is that. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The M's have the lead 13-1. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Mike Cameron into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Also into the ball game, Carlos Guillen. He's in at shortstop.
Carlos Guillen.
Also entering the game, Kyle Seager. He's in at shortstop.
Number 50, Kyle Seager.
Also into the ball game, Jeff Santana. He's the new third baseman.
Jeff Santana.
Also entering the game, John Oler. He takes over as the new first baseman.
John Oler.
And it's fouled away. This one in the air. Oler. And a quick out, number 1.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
So up next, Derek Lee. Went down on strikes his first time through.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
Number 13, second baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Struck out swinging his first time.
But we got the crab fry.